Guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Aline and welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be making a tater tot casserole. And speaking of tater tots, I need my tater tots out of the freezer. Guinea pig. They're in the door. I knew I was going to forget to put something out for this recipe. Okay. For the tater tot casserole, you're going to need
Had to do some shifting there. Sorry about that, folks.
okay. For the tater tot casserole, you're going to need 1 to 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, cooked and drained. You're going to need half of an onion chopped, and that'll be cooked with the hamburger meat. Calls for 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, any type of cream of mushroom soup, it doesn't matter what brand. It's going to call for about 1 to 2 cups of cheese, shredded, just however much you want to put on it. Now I put sliced mushrooms on mine. You don't have to, you can omit that, that's not a problem. And about 1/2 bag of tater tots. Any brand, doesn't have to be the name brand.
Oh, you know what else might be good on that?
What's that?
Jalapenos.
Oh, that would be good. I can already tell you that'd be good. Just like, okay, let's assemble this. We've got our hamburger meat. Now I'm putting this into a 9x13 casserole dish. It can be put in a 9x9 dish. It can be put in an 8x8 pan. Whatever you want to put it in. That's up to you. But
A square, a rectangle, an octagon, a hexagon, whatever shape you want.
That's it. It's entirely up to you. It's your kitchen. You make the rules in your kitchen. Okay. I got that on there. Next thing we do is we spread the soup. You don't add any water to it or anything like that. You just take the soup straight from the can, put it out, set it over there, and you just kind of spread that out. Now, there may be other names for this casserole. I don't know. I've always known it as a tater tot casserole. First made this when I was about 16 or 17, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I misread the directions. I didn't cook the hamburger meat first. I put my onion in with my hamburger meat, and I seasoned that hamburger meat up. And that's something you might need to do too, is season your hamburger meat with a little bit of salt and pepper or whatever seasonings you want. But getting back to my story there, so about 16 or 17, read the directions but didn't fully read them. And I put the raw hamburger meat in my casserole dish, put my soup on top of it, put my cheese on top of that, put potato tots on top of that, baked that stuff for 25 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Took it out, and that hamburger meat was pretty much still raw. I couldn't figure out what I'd done wrong. And then I reread the directions. And it said cook that hamburger meat before you put it in the casserole dish. So see, we are always learning something. Okay, now, after I put the soup on there, I put my mushrooms on there. And if you're wondering what kind of mushrooms I've got some baby portobellos. You can use the white button mushrooms, just whatever you want to use. Now, if you like mushrooms, you can use the canned mushrooms, you can use fresh mushrooms. Normally I use canned mushrooms if I have them, but I had these fresh mushrooms that need to be used, so I'm using them. And now you want to put your cheese on there. And like I said, however much cheese you want to use, that's up to you. I don't tell nobody if they can't add more cheese, because I'm all about the cheese. Happy Guinea Pig has learned that. I'm just going to put all that cheese on there. You know,
It's there, you might as well.
That's it. I love cheese. Yes, little miss, I hear you. I'll let you out in a minute. Okay, now we do the tater tots. I can get these things open, we'll do tater tots. And you just kind of arrange them on the top. You don't have to do it in any particular order. I just like to kind of spread mine out there like that. Now I've got my oven already preheated to 350 degrees. And like I said, this will bake about, I'm going to say 25 to 30 minutes. I'll put these things on here and then I'll straighten them out. And as I said, you know, this has been called by many names. And I'm sure if you don't have tater tots and you have leftover cream potatoes or something like that, you could do leftover cream potatoes if you wanted to. Like I said, it's your kitchen, your rules. You do it the way you want to do it.
Frozen fries, string fries.
Yeah, nothing says it has to be tater tots. I mean, just because the recipe calls it that. Experiment, do what you want to do with it.
Banana peppers, jalapenos.
That sounds good right there. Guinea pig, you make me hungry for that now.
Why do you think I gave you that idea?
Alright, as you can see, I mean, it ain't perfect, but we're going to stick this thing in there. We're going to let these cheese melt good. Let these tater tots get good and done. Pop this thing in the oven. And I can get that timer to go down.
I know you get an idea for something like that in your mind. I know soon I'll be having it.
I gotta experiment, that's for sure.
I can occasionally come up with one every now and again.
Yeah. Okay, I've got that on for 27 minutes. We'll see when that gets done. Okay, we're back. And I actually cooked this for an extra, I want to say 7 minutes. I put it on for 25, or actually I put it on for 27. And I cooked it for an extra 7, so it's about 34 to 35 minutes total. Now, if you want your tater tots a little bit darker, you can put them under the broiler for a little bit or leave it in there for just a bit longer. But this is done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some out here. And I know it's hot, but you know what? This stuff is good stuff. If I can get this out. There we go. Come on there now, Tater. You stay right on that spatula. Oh, there we go. There's one portion of it for the happy guinea pig. Set his right there. Now, what I didn't tell y'all when I was making this, if you want to add corn or peas or anything like that to the hamburger meat before baking, you can. Make it your own casserole, add what you want. There we go. Got me a little bit out right there. Don't want to lose that tater. And that's mine right there. This is one of my all-time favorite casseroles. It's quick, it's easy, and it's easy enough that even the happy guinea pig has made it for me.
Where did I do that?
When I worked at Whirlpool, you would cook for me. You'd ask me what I'd want for supper, and I left the recipe, and you fixed it for me, and it was good.
Pig don't know how to cook. Good.
That is so good. And like I said, it's very quick, it's very simple. You can use ground chicken, you can use ground turkey, ground venison. You don't have to use hamburger meat. I mean, as long as it's ground meat. Cook it up. Make it your own. I used, I think it was extra sharp cheddar cheese. It might have been sharp cheddar cheese. But if you don't want cheddar, you can use Colby, you can use mozzarella, you can use Swiss. You know, you can use pretty much any kind of cheese you want to use. And if you want to add bacon, add bacon. If you want to add, you know, frozen peas, frozen corn, whatever, do that. Make it yours. But this is my version of Tater Tot Casserole. If I could talk, Tater Tot Casserole. Okay? I want to say thank y'all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment or a question if you have it. Share the video if you like it. And if you haven't already, click on that little bell icon and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my boy?